late. Did you ever see me out this far? So I always wanted a brother.
Come. Come, Baba. It has opened on my phone. It has opened on my phone.
Okay,
Let's go to.
iPhone, welcome.
That's it's Faizula. We are not able to log in on the laptop, so
I'm saying you
I'm
should
trying
be
to
out this late.
use my phone. Let me use the Wi-Fi.
Did your father say you should be out this far?
Faizula.
Is it me?
Okay.
Is it Mama
Okay, can you
teacher?
hear me?
Oh,
Oh, can't
Yeah.
you? Mubashir couldn't hear the music, and I have just turned it down.
Faizula.
Is she looking at us?
Okay, yes, I can see. Yes, I can see Taboa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Can you please, can you please change your name to Yusuf's name, please? Yes,
Faizula.
Mr. Tabawa, can you please change your name to Yusuf's name so I can address him in class? So iPhone, can you please change your name to your child's name so I can address him? Okay, so we're just going to start because we have quite a number already. Some people already said they won't be able to come in immediately, and it is fine. And that's why we have a replay. Oh no, before I forget, let me start to record. Okay, are you recording, please? Record. And Zizi, allow me to have. Let me work. Okay. All right, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can everyone hear and see me? Yes. So let's start with greeting so that you say, who is this auntie that has not even greeted me? Hello everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to our vision boarding
Mommy, are you sure this one
workshop.
is not for boys? Are you sure it's not for boys?
Can you hear me?
See now, all of them they are boys now. Okay, let me speak to her. Adefati.
Guys, Shine.
Adefati. Is it not only boys?
Had the matcha.
No, it is not only boys.
No.
Whoever is asking.
Wait and see what they said. See.
Not
Not the boy chat.
That's her. This thing.
We should not put boys slash girl.
Oh, I'm enjoying this conversation so much.
Just the lesson bad one to the who is who in the class. Bad one to who is who in the class. Just be mute and be
Okay.
listening. She can see and that she can
So can we see that there are names of girls on the chat too? So no, it is not just boys. Whoever is asking, Auntie is answering. It's not just boys. It's for all of us, right? So yes, can you see me? Can you hear me? Let's jump right in. We've actually had some time. We've lost some time. Please let me know if you can see and hear me. Can anyone see me and hear me? Can you see me? Can anyone see me? Okay, what's happening?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Ike. Thank you, Ike. So, yes, thank you so much, dear. So, how are you doing? How is everything and everyone doing? I can't wait to know your names. This is I'm Amina Isma'il. Sweetie, go and take your top. Have you heard?
I can hear you.
No. Okay, to go and reach him up to the castle. Yes, you can hear me. So this is my name is Auntie Amina or Coach Amina Isma'il. And today, so yes, who was asking? Let me introduce myself properly. So I love to work with children and I love to work with parents. I love to help parents to raise you lovely children in a very healthy way. And so you can have a very beautiful relationship with your parents. And so you can grow to be very beautiful and responsible men and women tomorrow. Yes. But when you see my name, nurturing the boy child, you're like, I'm a girl. Am I supposed to be here? Yes. So today, because of the program we're having, it's both girls and boys. We're inviting everybody. Girls come to our party. But I'm particularly interested in raising boy children, in helping us to raise the boy children right. There are so many people that are taking care of girls. Oh, girls need an education. Oh, girls this, girls empowerment. And then I sat back and I was like, but who is taking care of our boys? Who is looking after our boys? I saw very few people that were trying to mentor boys and talk about boys. And it's the reason I started our organization. So yes, who's happy to be here? Let me know in the comment section if you're happy to be here and tell me, because I am happy to have you. So yes, house rules. First and foremost, if you need something or you want to ask a question or there's something you don't understand, just raise up your hand so you'll find that somewhere. Yes, thank you, Mubashir. I'm happy to have you too. So just raise up your hand. Secondly, just stay muted till I call on you to say something. Thirdly, can you please put on your camera so I can see your faces? I can see the lovely children I am going to be having a discussion with. Can you please put on your cameras? You can see my face now. What if I put off my own now? What if I put off my camera? Oh, so here's my PA has come to put it up for me. So you have not, nobody wants to. I have to see your faces. I have to see your faces. Please, please, pretty please. We have a lot of work to do today, and I wouldn't want us to waste much time anymore. But I need to be able to. So far, Ibrahim, give yourself a round of applause. You are doing awesome. I love that. Your camera is on. I'm still waiting for others to put on their camera. Please put on your camera. Yusuf, yes, thank you. Oh, my darling Yusuf. Oh, we need to meet physically one day. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy your camera is. Can you put on your camera? Can you ask? Oh, thank you, Mubashir. Mubashir's camera is on. Ikeoluwa's camera is on. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm still waiting for Sajid, Zainab, and who is the last person? Aha, see my Yusuf. Yes, thank you, Dominion and Fatima. So while we're waiting for them, who has their worksheets? Does anybody have their worksheets with them? No. You have your worksheet? Yeah, Mubashir, well
Yes.
done. Yes, well done, Mubashir. Who else has their worksheets? Who else has their worksheet? Well done, Mubashir. Well done, well done. Thank you, Ibrahim. I'm happy to have you too. Thank you, Yusuf. Yusuf, I need you to sit down. So Yusuf, find a chair to sit down and find a place to put the phone so that you don't have to hold it the whole time. Hmm? Is that Fatima? Fatima, how are you doing? Yusuf, how are you? Go inside and do it. Go inside. Yes, so we're going to jump right in because we have so much work to do. So much work to do. So yes, I'm going to share my screen and you might not see. You see Yusuf's brother and everybody, it's the whole house. So I'm going to share my screen. So you might not see all of this, but you will see what is important. So we're going to jump right. If you have your worksheets, we're going to page 1. But if you don't have one, then I'm going to be sharing mine with you. But first of all, I know you have all said you're happy to be here. And let me tell you why we're here. Okay, let me share my screen, then I'll be able to explain better to you. Yes. Okay, share. Give me say on the spot. I always wanted to press down. Okay, so can you see my screen? Can anyone see my screen? If you can see my screen, just type a yes so I know you can see my screen. So I'm pulling up our worksheets now so that those that don't have theirs written, but who has a notepad? Who has a notepad? Who is going to be writing? Who has a biro and a notepad? Thank you, Ike. Who else has a notepad and a biro? Raise up your hands. And if you do not have, then go and get one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to run, get a biro and a notepad. Who is going to be the first to come back? Who is going to be the first to come back? Oh, Mubashir, thank you. You have a notepad, right? Well done. Who has iPhone? Oh, you still have not changed your name from iPhone. Sajid, where are you? Where is your notepad? Where is Dominion's notepad? Do they have your notepad? If you have your notepad, just type in the comments, yes, I have my notepad and my biro. Yes, I have my biro and my notepad. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I'll wait for them to bring note. Like I said, we have so much to do, so we're just going to hurry, right? Yes, so this, if you can see my screen, you will see that today today is all about vision boarding and goal setting for children. Vision boarding and goal setting for children. So like I said earlier, I'm Coach Amina Isma'il. You can call me Auntie Amina, you can call me Auntie Mina, whichever one you'd like, you're more comfortable with. But I'm going to be sharing with you something that literally can help you to become a better person.
I have my pencil, but I don't know what the task box is.
You don't know where what? You can't find your notepad. Can your mom help you find your notepad? Anything, even if it's your exercise book, one that you used to write homework, just pick it, just grab it and come, because we're going to be saying some things. I'm going to be asking you questions. You're going to be answering, and I need you to have somewhere to answer your questions. So yes, can you see my screen? And so, why does it keep giving me? Okay, so yeah, so today is all about vision boarding and goal setting. So what is a vision board? What is a vision board? So a vision board, right, is a collection of pictures, phrases, affirmations, God's words. So I know we're Christians and Muslims here, so it could be words from the Quran or words from the Bible, quotes too, that represent what you hope to achieve at a particular time. So we're putting together pictures, or we're putting together words, or we're putting together affirmations, or we're putting together God's words, or we're putting together quotes that will represent what you want to achieve, what Yusuf wants to achieve, what Ike wants to achieve, what Mubashir wants to achieve, what Sajid wants to achieve. What is that thing that you want to do, that you want so badly in your life? When you think about it, like, it feels so good. If I will have this, it will make me feel so good. So when you see that thing, you take a picture of it, you put it on a board, you take words that will represent that thing. Oh, a beautiful house. Oh, ice cream. Oh, anything that you really want, you put it together, and that will make your vision board. So what vision boards help you to do is that they help you to, so you're waking up every day, you're seeing this thing that you want to become. Oh, I want to become the first in my class this term. Yes, you wrote it on your vision board. In short, you wrote you took a picture of somebody holding an award. You took a picture of somebody holding an award, and that person is no other person but you, holding an award that your head teacher gave you, your principal gave you in school, and you wrote it down. Or you're in, because I realize we also have teenagers here. I don't know if they're in the university now. So that should be Fatima, and is it Zainab? So yeah, so we also have older people. So if there is this course you're already reading, and you want to graduate as top of your class, best in your class, and you can already imagine them giving you an award on your graduation day. So that is the picture you would have in your head. And then you print it out, and then you put it on the board, and you stare at it every day to remind you of that thing that you really want to have. Right? I know some of you want PS4, PS5. Who are the people? Where are they? Where are their hands? Where are their hands? I know I have people that want PS4 or PS5. A lot of us still have our cameras off. Maybe I should just put off my own too. Should I just put off my own? Should I put off my camera? I can see that person's hand. You can bring down your hand. I know you might want PS4 or PS5. I can see that hand. I can see it very, very high. Yes. So whatever it is you want, we're going to put it together today. right? And then we're going to commit it to God. Who believes in God? Hands up again. We're going to be doing a lot of hands up in class. And that's why I want your cameras to be on. Yes, I also believe in God. I believe in Allah. I believe in his strength. I believe in his majesty. And so my hand, sure, both hands are up. If I could put my legs up, I will put my legs up. That is to show how much I believe that Allah can. Yes, thank you. I believe that Allah can, can answer our prayers and make our dreams come true. So yeah, so that's what a vision board is. You're going to take all of those things you really want in life, put it together and say, yes, Allah, this is what I want and I'm going to achieve it. Do we all understand? Put it in the comments if you understand. Put it in the comments if you understand. Yes, Dominion, do you understand? Oh, I remember Dominion from September. Dominion, how are you doing? We haven't seen since September. Yeah, so Fatima to Hassan has not put on her. Who is Raphael? Raphael Maxum? Yes, who is Raphael Maxum? I wish I could see you. I really want to see my students. I love to see my students. So yes, you understand. Yes, I got Ibrahim Manda telling me that he understands. Who else understands? If you can just raise up your hand, raise it up. Let me know you understand what a vision board is. And so I start every class of mine before we go into dreaming about all those beautiful things we want, how we want to be in the swimming pool, how we want to have our PS5, how we want to be the best in the class, how we want all of those beautiful things. I always start my class with young people. I always start by helping you to identify who you are. Who are you? Who are you? So if you have your worksheets, you're going to be answering some questions. If you do not have your worksheets, you're going to still be writing. So who are you? I need you to write down your name. When you're done, tell me done. Who are you? I need you to write down your name. Who are you? I need you to write down your name. And if you are done, tell me done. So we're going to be, yes, thank you, Salman. Thank you for changing your names. I love to be able to call your names. Thank you, Salman. Thank you. I see Sajitu is trying to, join in. Yes, Mubashir, did you write your name down? Ibrahim, did you write your name down? You can unmute and answer, or you can type it in the chat box so that I know that you understand, right? So have you written down your name? Ike, have you written down your name? Yusuf, have you written down your name? Okay, yes. So this is me. Who are you? Write down your name. What are your favorite things? What are those things that you love? Whether it's food, though, I know some people like jollof rice. I know some people is Indomie. They can eat Indomie morning, noon, and night. I know some love pancakes. I know who are the people that love to. Hey, nobody, I will not see anybody's hand up. Children, who likes swallow? Ike, you like swallow? You like swallow? Do you like swallow? That is that Salman? Because I think Salman likes everything. Yes. So what's your favorite food? I need you to write it down. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite snack? Is it vanilla cake? Is it red velvet? Is it shawarma? Is it meat pies? Is it burgers? What do you love to snack on? Now we're going to move to your favorite color. What's your favorite color? What color do you love? Do you love pink? Do you love blue? Do you love black? Do you love red? Do you love gold? I have a son that loves gold. I'm like, why do you love gold? Well, he kept moving from blue to red to black. Now it's gold. I'm sure it's going to change to white very soon. Yes. So what? And this one, the boys will really love. The boys in the house will like it, except there are girls that also like cars. What's your favorite car? Is it a Benz? God knows the names of all the names that my boys call. I have no idea. Is it a Benz? Is it a BMW? Is it a Cadillac? Is it a, people should give me the names now. And you see, when it comes to cars, I just lost. I did lost. Ike, you're muted. Tell me, are you trying to help Auntie here? Can you unmute? Is your mom close by? Let her show you where to unmute in case you need to talk and share something with me so we can unmute. Yeah, so what's your favorite car? Yes, darling. Is that Yusuf? Yusuf, what's your favorite car? What did you write down? Hey, Sissy.
My favorite car is Ferrari.
Ferrari! Yo. Hey, God, dude. These children are going to buy a Ferrari for me today. When you people achieve those your dreams, if there is a Ferrari there and you do not remember Auntie Amina, Auntie Amina will be angry. She will not. Yeah, Ike Olua. Okay. I need to hear. So what's your own favorite car? A
A Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. See, these people are not carrying last at all. She doesn't even know these cars. I think you and all my sons, you people are in the same WhatsApp group. You know all of these cars. Yes, a Lamborghini by God's grace. There is nothing God cannot do. And with hard work and dedication, you will get your Lamborghini. So yes, these are my favorite things we are done. What are your strengths? What are your strengths? What are those things that come so naturally to you? Oh, you're a helper. Oh, I speak well, so I have conversations, easily. Oh, I'm very expressive. I'm quiet. What else?
My
What are your strengths? What are those things that come to you
Lamborghini.
naturally? Okay, Yusuf, can you mute right now? Mute. Okay, I need you to mute, Yusuf. I need you to mute. So, what are your strengths? What are those things that come to you naturally? What does mommy always say about you? Or what's that thing that you do and mommy says thank you all of the time? What's that thing? What's that thing? Is it that you're very
Mommy, are you
organized?
going to leave me?
Is it
Do
that you're
not tell
very
me.
hardworking?
No. She said we should.
Thank you. Thank you for muting my people. Is it that you're very hardworking? What is that thing that is your strength? Have you written it? What's that thing that is your weakness? Why am I saying we should know what our weaknesses are? Not because we are ashamed, though. No, 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 no. We are, see, as we are, I'm going to teach us so many things that we'll be saying to ourselves every day. You are awesome. You are good like that. You are sweeter than pepper and tomato all put together. Yummy ice cream. Sweeter than it, oh. You are awesome children. So everybody has strengths and everybody has weaknesses, right? So the fact that you just mentioned your strength, you're like, I bet dust yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back, like, yes. Yes, yes, thank you, Ike. Yourself on the back and like, yes, I'm good like that. You have strength and God has blessed you with this strength. And you might have one or two weaknesses that mommy and daddy are always talking about too. Because just as they talk about your strengths and they want you to get better in those things, they might also always bring your attention to some weaknesses that they want you to work on. Example, Ike, you spend too much time in the bathroom. Sajid, why are you constantly talking? Salman, you spend a lot of time eating. Ah, who else is here? Let me see. Let me see the names. Aha, Mubashir. Mubashir, what's that thing that mommy is always telling you about? Mubashir. You need me to remind you every time before you do your assignments. Neon, you've not greeted me today. Do you want me to remind you before you greet me? Ibrahim, why are you always quiet and you don't talk? So there are so many things that you hear our parents tell us, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. Are your weaknesses, but do not be ashamed about them. We are proud as we're getting better at them. So we want you to manage your time well, and mommy will help you. She will constantly remind you, time is going. I don't want us to be late to school, but do not feel bad and say, I don't know how to keep to time. I'm a bad child. I'm a this. So we do not have bad children in this meeting. There is no bad child. There is no silly child, right? You're all awesome children, but you have some
You
weaknesses that
said
you
that
need
I
to
will
work on, and it is
put you
fine.
down. If you push
We
me
all
again, I'll
do.
slap you.
Have you
You
heard?
said that I am
Now, what
straight.
are your hobbies? We are
Stop
moving to hobbies.
talking.
We're going
Can
to
you
wrap
stop
this up in like
talking?
5 minutes. So let's be fast. Let's be fast. What are your hobbies? What are those things you enjoy doing? Do you love to bake? Do you love to sing? Do you love to write? Oh, you love to read books, and you can read like we didn't even talk about our favorite books. Okay, we'll come back to it. We love to read books. I just like to watch TV. I just like to play PS5. I just like to play PES. Is it not PES you people call it? All of you that play football games. Is it PES? I don't know what you people call it. Or I like to play all of those things. Whatever it is you enjoy doing. Some love to cook, some just love to, just love to hang out and talk with friends and have conversations. Yes, Chimamanda. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I love that smile, Chimamanda. What's my personality? So this one I want you to understand first. What's my personality? So some people are, once they come into the room, they're like, hey, everybody is like, she's come again. They're the light of the room. They're constantly talking, wanting to engage with everybody. Even when they meet new people, they might be shy for like 5 seconds. But before you know it, they're chatting with everybody. So that can be your personality type. Or there are some people that are just very quiet. Or they're just quiet. And they're just constantly quiet. Until you talk to them, they don't talk to anybody. And they're just constantly looking. And then for even the ones that sometimes they're quiet when they're outside, but when they come home, bang, 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 everything. They say it from up to down. Mommy, did you see what happened in class? Mommy, when I went here. Mommy, when I went there. Daddy this, daddy that. Mommy this. And they're constantly going on and on and on. Oh yeah, Mubashi, where do you fall? Where does Mubashir follow? Mubashir, which one are you? Oh yeah, unmute and tell me. Are you an introvert? Introverts are the quiet types, the ones that don't talk. Then the extroverts are the ones that are the life of the party. They love to talk, they love to interact, they love to converse with others. Which one are you?
I'm the one that doesn't really talk.
You don't really talk. All right, that's interesting and that's nice. And and so none is wrong and none is right. Do you understand? It's just that we have to create a balance. Even though you're quiet, but there are instances when you need to talk. Like maybe when someone is trying to bully you, you can't just sit and say, "Oh no, I don't talk." So you're going to talk. And then even for those that are very, extroverted, they're very expressive, they love to just enjoy everything and one. There are times where you need to be quiet, like when you're in class and the teacher is teaching. Are you going to keep talking? No. So yes. So let's move to the next. Next, we want to reflect just a little bit about last year. So last year, because the truth is, while we're doing this, is that I want to set a tone for this year. How awesome is this year going to be? How we want to see where is our mind this year. What do we want to achieve this year? What's that one big thing? Because with all of these things we're writing, we're going to narrow it down to one thing, right? And then you replicate it in the other areas. So, but you cannot go forward without looking backwards and saying, where was I self last year? What did I do last year? How did I fare last year? How did I cope last year? Did I make it to school at least on time most of the time? Did I help my mom in the house? Did I do my homework without being reminded? Or was I constantly being punished for not doing my homework? So I need you to start writing those things. How I showed up for myself and for others last year. So were you helpful with your mom? How many times the teacher punish you last year? Did you get an award last year? What did you get an award for? What were you commended about? How was your result last year? Oh, my result was good last year. Write it down. Oh, I helped my mom in preparing my younger ones for school. Write it down. I helped my mom in the kitchen on sometimes last year. Write it down. It can be anything. Just write it down. We need this document so that why Yusuf, are you writing on the board? Um, okay, so yeah, so we need to know these things so that by the time we come back next year, we'll be able to see how we have grown, how we have improved, how we have become better, right? So now I also need you to write 10 things you're grateful for. So I might just be able to help you. Yes, write 3. I might be with you, but because we're rushing, because we're in a hurry, you will complete these things when you are with your parents, right? So that the most important part, we do not leave it. So 10 things you're grateful for. Okay, let's talk about 3. So what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Are you grateful that you had warm meals to eat every single day? The whole of last year? Or was there ever a day you went to bed hungry? Was there ever a day you didn't have any meal the whole day? It's not like you were fasting, no. Did God provide for you every single day last year? Did He? Was there any time when you sat at home and you couldn't go to school because your parents couldn't pay your school fees? Did that happen? So you were at home for one whole time because your parents couldn't pay your school fees. Did that happen? So that did not happen. So you have so much to be thankful for. So I am grateful I was able to come to my school fees. I'm grateful I always had very homely, delicious food to eat at home every single day. I live in Kano and I walk around. When I go out, there are constantly children that are bare feet. They don't have footwear. They do not have shoes that they're wearing. Their clothes most times are torn in one part or the other. And they have a bowl constantly in their hand. And what do? They're constantly begging you for food, for money, for anything that you have to give them. Even if maybe you're taking, maybe you're drinking your juice and you leave some of it and you give them, they will gladly take it because those children are hungry. Are we like any of those children? We have been blessed beyond measure. We have gotten so many gifts from God. And so we're going to be in that place of gratitude, saying, thank you, God. I need all of you to type, thank you, God, in the chat box. Thank you, God. Thank you, Allah. Thank you. I need you to type it. I can't see you people typing. I need you to type because there's so much to be thankful for. Right? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Allah. Yes, so I need you to be in that place where you're grateful to God, right? You're grateful for your parents. You can imagine if your mom was sick the whole year, God forbid, or your dad was sick the whole year. How would you have coped? How would you have made it to school? How would you have helped you? How would you have been able to cope with your assignments? Do you think your results would have been as good as it is now? Definitely no, because you do not have guidance. So say thank you, God. Thank you, lovely children. I'm so happy. Now we're getting into the main gist, which is looking at the different areas of our lives that we want to focus on this year. So there is this wheel called the wheel of life. Can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? Can you still see my screen? So there is this wheel. It's like a tire. It's a tire. Rolling, rolling, rolling round. There's a big tire and it's rolling round. So this tire, it has different segments. It has different segments, right? There's one that looks at our spirituality. That's our relationship with God. There's another one that looks at our family and friends, right? There's another one that will take care of our education. There's another one that will be looking at our health. There's another area where we'll be looking at our future career. There's another area where we'll be looking at the money. So all of this would have talked about Lamborghini. We're going to be looking at the money. You know? So, okay, sweetheart, just go and take, okay, please give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that, but I'm back. Yeah, so we're going to have, so you know what? This one, because we don't really need, so this is one assignment you're going to be doing with your parents, right? So I need you to write with them. So you're going to sit down with them, and then you're going to go and share with your brothers. And you're going to be able to answer these questions. I'm just going to run through them very quickly. Are you aware of God's love for you? Do you know how much God loves you? So is it something you know? Every day you wake up, you're breathing, you're healthy. Do you know that that's God that is blessing you? Do you worship God daily? So do you say your 5 daily prayers if you're a Muslim? Or if you're a Christian, do you sit down and thank God and worship him in the way that you people worship him as Christians? Do you read his scriptures daily? So do you read the Quran? Do you read the Bible every single day? How much of the Quran or the Bible have you memorized? How much have you? Are you grateful for God's gift? You just talked about gratitude now. So are you grateful? You know, when we go to family and friends, why is my family special to me? What are some things I wish were different about my family? Maybe like, okay, I want my mom to spend more time with me, or I want me and my brothers to stop quarreling, or I want to be able to spend more time with my cousins, but they live so far away. You know, those are things that you will get to write. Do I have a close relationship with my grandparents? Oh, yes, I do, but I wish I could speak with them every weekend. You know, what do I like about my friends? This one is very important. This one is very, very important. You have to know what it is you like about your friends. Who are your friends and what do you like about them? Is it because they are noisy? They are the noisiest people in the class? Is that why they are your friends? So is that a good reason? And should they really be your friends? Or is it because they are the best in the class, the best academically? They are the ones that help the teacher out. They help other people too, you know? So why do I like my friends? I need you to know because You need to be surrounded by good friends. No matter how good you are, no matter how good a home you come from, if you're surrounded by friends that are not of their best behavior, it will rub off on you. Gradually, you start to behave like them. So what do I wish I could change about my friends? This is also going to help you to know whether those friends are the same friends you should keep. Like I was having a discussion with my son when he was saying how, because of one of his friends, they ended up punishing like half of the boys in the class. And so I had to tell him to sit and reflect. Are you sure this is somebody you want to have as a friend? Are you sure? And he said it himself. No, not really, because he really doesn't know how to control himself. So he's a very good boy. He's a very smart boy, but he doesn't know how to control himself. So when he's angry, he's just all over the place and he's saying things and he's, fighting with everybody. Is that a friend you want to have? Mubashir, is that a friend you want to have? Shimamanda, is that a friend you want to have?
No.
No, good. So we want people who are, who are good, who, yes, as children, sometimes we make mistakes every now and again. So you hit that person and you're like, sorry. Or you snatch that biro and you're like, sorry. But it shouldn't be something that you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every time. Right? And so if you have people like that, please run away from them. Tell them that Auntie Anmina said that no. So you can greet them, you can be kind to them. You owe everybody kindness, but you do not have to be everybody's friend. Have you heard me? Okay, so we're moving to education. Yeah, so that one is very important too. What was my average score last exam? What was my favorite subject? What's that subject where I need to do more in? Maybe it's maths that is a little difficult. Maybe it's science that you really enjoy. Maybe it's so what subject? What's your favorite subject and what subject do you need to work on? Health. Health, this one too. How many times do you take Coke, Fanta, Sprite, all of those fizzy drinks? How many times do you take burger? What do we have? Puff, puff, donuts. Is it every single day? If it's every single day, then you need to reduce it because we want you to be healthy. We want you to be strong. We want you to be very, very strong, even when you're way past your mom's age, right? Do you take vegetables? Do you stay active? Do you do some little exercises? I have my boys now. They're constantly getting quite interested in exercising. And I'm all for it because you need to be able to. Can you see me? Or is this someone that is frozen? Am I the one that's frozen? Can you see me, Sajid? Can you see me, Yusuf? Can you see me, Ike?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, that's nice. Can you see me, David? Yes, David, thank you so much for joining. Afia, thank you for joining. Yes, so what are your hobbies? We talked about hobbies before, and now we're going to expatiate on hobbies. What are your hobbies? So for the older ones, I know I have some teenagers here. Please write this down too. These are important. This is you knowing yourself. There's something called identity. Identity is who are you? A lot of times, why we feel sad, maybe a friend said something and we felt so sad, or somebody is bullying us, or somebody is being unkind to us, and it makes us sad for the whole day. Why those things happen is because we do not know who we are. We do not know who we are. But I'm getting you to do this exercise so that you will know who you are and you will learn to love yourself as you are. Do you understand? So this is important for every single person. Please write this down because it will help you to know where it is that you want to go to. So when we talked about friends, okay, if let's say your friend, you're not so happy with that friend because the friend, maybe sometimes teacher is constantly correcting him, then you now want to know that, oh, I need to get another friend. I need to make another friend, someone that has the same values as I do. Right? And what are values? I think we're going to get there, or I think we have even skipped it. So values are the things that the ideas that are important to you. We skipped it, but I will go back to it because I need you to start knowing what is that thing that is important to you. Some of them come naturally, just like, let's say, your strengths. Sometimes values too are things. Some of them are just things that that, okay, this thing that important to you and to your family. Things like honesty, things like what is it called? Gratitude. We just finished the session on gratitude now, saying that we should learn to be grateful. Things like discipline. For a lot of us, our dads are very disciplined, which is very good. You know, things like consistency. So you do things, you have a habit, and you're used to doing this habit every day you do a particular thing. You're consistent in it. Okay, can I have everyone muted, please? So do you understand me?
Yes.
Do you understand so far? You understand,
Yes.
right? Okay. Okay. So
Hello? Hello?
yes, I can hear you if it's me you're talking to. Okay, so with your hobbies, do you love to play outside or you love to play inside? Do you prefer to play while you're moving or you prefer to play seated in one place? All of these answers will come together to help you understand who you are. For finance, do you receive any allowance from your parents? Do your parents give you anything to hold or to take to school or to save? Do you have an allowance you
No.
receive from your parents? Now, if you do
No.
have for those that have an allowance, and for those that do not have, I need you to go and meet mommy and start to ask her, Mommy, please, what do I need to do to get an allowance for you? So whatever answer they give is fine. So some will just say, oh, okay, so I promise I'll give you a particular amount every month. And then we're going to talk about how you spend it, what you will spend, what you will save, right? And then some will say, you may need to do dishes before I give you an allowance. You may need to fold clothes before I give you an allowance. You will need to do, and it is fine. So whatever your mommy say and your daddy say, that is fine. But I need all of us to start to have an allowance. One that you know where it is. You drop something maybe every month or every week, right? And from that allowance, how much do you spend on sweets, chewing gum, chocolate, and all of those things, or saving towards your PS5? And how much do you spend to serve others? How much do you give? We call it sadaqah as Muslims. We call it charity as Christians. How much do you give as charity? How much do you give as sadaqah? We need to know those things because all the first 7 we talked about, that is where you are right now. And then the next 7 is where you are going to. Yes, so now we're getting to the meat of the matter where we're going to take time to just breathe and be quiet. Now, where are the people that have been moving up and down? Ibrahim has been moving. Yusuf has been moving. Let me see, where are they? Where are they? Now, the activity we're going to be doing, I will need you to be quiet. I will need you to be calm. I'll need you to be in a calm mode, because I want to talk to you about who this whole program is about. So I'm standing here as Auntie Amina, but the message is that I'm going to be giving you now is not just from me, it's from your Lord, right? It's actually from God. And God wants you to know that He created you for a purpose. He created you and He loves you, right? He created you, He loves you, and He has a plan for you. And He wants you to know that He's never going to leave you alone. He's going to be here for you every single day. He's here for you. That's why you can even breathe. He's here for you. That's why you have a hot meal every day. He's here for you. That's why you have a bed to lie on. He's here for you every single day. And what else did God ask me to tell you? He asked me to tell you that plan He has for you, He's going to help you accomplish it. But He needs you to step up and sit up and say that I can achieve my goals and my dreams, and I will. But first of all, do we even know what these goals are? Do we even know what these dreams that we want to achieve are? Do we know? Do we know? Can anybody tell me what's that thing that they really want to achieve? Just type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. So yes, my comments, I'm checking my chats to see is there anything that you really want Is there anything that you really want? To memorize Quran, subhanallah, Mubashir, that's awesome. That's awesome. So that means you're on the journey. And someone said, Nana, please slow down. Okay, okay. I'm moving too fast for you, right? It's the time, darlings. It's the time. I want us to be able to do this till the end. I want to become a famous content creator. That is awesome. I love it. So I want to see everybody. I want to see everybody write something down. I want to get first position in class. Awesome. I want to be the best soccer player ever. That is amazing. Yes. So who else? Does anybody want to be an artist? Does anybody want to be whatever it is? I am here to tell you that God says it is possible. Do you know why? Do you know why? See, do you see this whole world around us? This whole world we live in, the trees, the mountains, the rivers, the valleys, the sky, everywhere. Do you know it's God that created it? Do you know that it is, and he did it so effortlessly? Like he did it with so much, one, who knows what steez is? He did it with so much steez. He did it with so much ease. And so that same God that did that for you, do you know that that God can do anything for you? That same God that is taking care of Sajid where he is, that same God is taking care of Yusuf where he is, that same God is taking care of, where are my people, of Raphael where he is, my content creator. Same God is taking care of David. David, I haven't heard from you. I need David to type something. David, can you type in what it is that you really want to achieve this year? What is that thing you really want to achieve this year? So I want to hear from all of you. So that same God is available to do anything you want. What is it that you want? He's here, he's listening, and he says he will do it for you. So I need you to just sit calmly, and you're going to close your eyes, right? Yes, I see Mubashi looking at his mother like, Mommy, should I close my eyes? Are you sure this auntie will not just come and steal me away if I close my eyes? Don't worry, you're safe. But I don't want you to get distracted by all of the screen and everything, right? I think I'll just stop sharing my screen, or I had an image that I used to use for this. I'm coming. Let me see if it's something I can. Uh, I can't, it's not here anymore. I think I took it away. Right, but it's okay. Let's just imagine something so beautiful. Can you hear Auntie? Can you hear Auntie? Can you hear what she's saying? Can you hear Auntie?
Yes. Yes.
So what used to happen is, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. So it's not big. I want to zoom it. It's not big. My Lake Como is not big. Oh, it's big, but it's not clear. Can anybody see this beautiful lake where the sun, where the sky is meeting, the mountains, and then the trees are so green, and then the flowers are so beautiful. Can you see my screen?
No, you can't see it.
Oh, did I stop sharing?
Yes,
Yes, you did. Yes. See little guy and headphones.
Oh,
Mommy.
I think I must have stopped sharing. So I stopped sharing. Did I stop sharing?
Yes.
Okay, but you can hear my voice, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So don't worry, it's fine. Never mind. I'll start sharing again. But I'm coming. Let me put a quiet sound too so that you understand.
Mommy, I have food. Please. No.
Yusuf, so because you are not sitting still, it's hard for you to even listen to what I'm saying. And it's hard for you to listen to the sound that is playing. Can you listen?
Yes.
Okay, oh yeah, sit down. Sit down, my dear. Sit down. Can you hear that sound? Can anybody hear that sound?
No, we can't hear it at all.
Okay, 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 you can't hear it at all. Why am I the only one that can hear it?
Because I think I'm showing your screen.
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, you can't. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's
No,
see.
I cannot hear you. Please speak louder.
Thank you. That's what it. Why do you have the copy? Look at this. Look at
Okay,
this guy.
Yusuf, can you mute yourself, please? Yusuf, can
Mute?
you mute yourself? Yes, please mute yourself. Yes. Thank you. Okay, okay. I wanted us to listen to something so calming so that you get in that place of being calm. I need everyone to be calm now because we're
Please,
going
can
to
you
be
speak
having
louder?
conversations. Ibrahim, can you mute yourself? Let me see. Can I mute you? Please, everyone, mute yourself. Right? Right? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are you
Yes.
seated? So at this point, I want everyone to be seated. Thank you. I can hear that everyone is quiet. Yeah, so I want everyone to be seated. And I want you to not stare at me. We're going to be closing our eyes for this one because you're going to be having a conversation with your Lord where he's asking you and he's telling us that he created this whole wide world with all of the different countries and all of the different continents. When it is daytime somewhere, it is nighttime in another place. He is capable of doing anything and everything. And he's telling us right now that what is it that you want concerning concerning your family. What is that thing that you want with your family? Do you want your mom to just spend more time with you? Do you want to be able to have less quarrels with your younger ones? Do you want your dad to spend more time with you? Do you want to go on a family trip or a family vacation? What is that thing that is coming to your mind? And it mustn't be what I'm saying. It can be, David, can you please mute yourself? And Chimamanda.
You're cracking.
Oh, that's true. Can you mute yourself, David? So what is that thing that you want concerning your family? Do you want you people to move to a bigger house? Do you want your daddy to be able to get a bigger car? What is that thing that you want? Can you think about it? And can you write it down? Do you want your daddy to buy a bicycle for you?
No.
Do you want to have skateboards? And it has to be, it doesn't have to be anything in particular that, okay, oh, it has to be something serious. No, it's just be like a child in the candy store with different types of candies, Skittles, M&Ms, and they're just telling you whichever one you want, just pick. Are you now going to say, I want only one tom-tom there? Mm-mm. You're not going to pick one tom-tom when there's a variety of things that you can pick from. Oh, subhanallah, that's so beautiful. An electric motorcycle when you finish Surah Al-Mulk. May Allah make it easy for you to finish Surah Al-Mulk. Bashir. So what is that thing that you want concerning your family? What is that thing you want concerning your health? Do you want to have a very good health right into old age? For you yourself, do you want to be able to, run around with your grandchildren,
Wow.
so you're that strong that even when you're 70, you want to be able to run around chasing your grandchildren. Do you want to be able to have long hair and lovely skin? Concerning your health, do you want God to prevent you from having those diseases that are dealing with people today, like cancer, like hypertension, like diabetes? Tell God that you want to be free from all of this and you want to be in good health. What exactly do you want about your health? Write it down. Write it down. Even if it's one thing, write it down, but write something down. Now, what do you want concerning your academics? There are some people that are not doing this activity with me, because if you are doing this activity with me, you're supposed to be thinking and not talking. So do I still have some people that are talking? Oh, yes, he will. Yes, he will, David. God has told us that there is nothing that he cannot do. It is possible, and he will give it to you, right? So I need Yusuf to mute. I need David to mute. David, if you don't know how to mute, I think you should call your mom. I need Chimamanda to mute. So you see, when you're thinking of these things, like like the electric bike, like the big house, like a car, you're not just thinking about it because you want to now start preparing people. No, you want all of these blessings because you want to be grateful. It has to be tied back to God. It has to be tied back to, you want to be able to be grateful to God. Now, Mubashir, is that electric bike. You can ride it to madrasa. You can ride it to your Islamia. You want to be able to get that good house so that people will have, prayers in a very beautiful house. You have a beautiful prayer corner. So the thing is, because when we want things, we shouldn't just want things senselessly. We shouldn't just want things just because the next person has. We should want things so that and tie it back to what God wants. Yes, thank you, Ike. And God will make it possible. Amazing, Chimamanda. It's going to be possible, right? So when your daddy buys you a phone watch, you know what that watch is going to do for you? It's going to make you to keep to time so you do not waste precious time that God has blessed you with. Can you see? Can you see how you're becoming a better person by doing these things? So when you move to a bigger apartment, Ike, it will be easier for people to have, prayer times, those prayer times you have in the morning. So you can come together and the place is beautiful and you have those prayer times and you're happy. Ibrahim, mute yourself. Ibrahim, mute yourself. Ibrahim, can you mute, please? Because your background is a little noisy. Thank you. So this is what I need you to start to think about. Concerning your academics, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? We're still in that place of meditating and thinking and asking God for what we want. So if you're thinking, you're not supposed to be busy moving up and down. Chimamanda, can we sit down? Can we sit down? What do you want regarding your academics this year? What's that subject that has been giving you a tough time? But you want to get an A+ in it this year. What do you really want? Can anybody say the subject? Can anybody identify the subject? Okay, anybody want, what is there this one award that they're always giving, or this one competition that they're always going for, either a spelling bee or taekwondo or football competition, and you really want, yes, Chimamanda says English. Yes, you will do very well in English this year.
Yes.
You will do better than you've ever done before. I believe in you. God believes in you. God knows you can do it and you will do it.
They feel awful. Then I come.
David is unmuted and we're hearing David everywhere. So can David mute, please?
Hey.
Yes. Yes. So when it comes to the soccer, what do you want? Is it that you want a new ball? So you need to be specific. See, when you're talking to God, you don't just say, "Oh God, whatever you give me, I'm fine with it," or just any. You need to know. You need to be sure. You want to do well in mathematics, and God will make it happen. He will make it happen for you. I need you to believe it. So I need you to write what are those things that you want concerning your academics. So you want to be the Scrabble champion in your school. You want to be the spelling bee champion in your school.
I want to be the best in my class.
You want to be the best in your class. Awesome, son. It can happen and it will happen. I need you to write it down. Why we're writing is because when we write, there's a message that goes back to our brain that always makes us remember when we write things. There's a connection between our hands and our brain such that we're able to remember. You're writing, it's almost like you're telling your Lord that, Lord, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to achieve. This is what I need you to help me with. Because is there anything you can do on your own without the help of God?
No.
Thank you, Daddy. I got that. Yes. You want to be able to win all sports with the help of Allah. You will need to put in a lot of work.
I
So
want to
concerning
achieve
your
everything on my bucket
spirituality,
list.
okay, I remember Mubashir said he wants to memorize Surah Al-Mulk,
I need
right?
to start.
So what do you want to learn? How many scriptures do you want to learn this year? How many Bible verses does David want to memorize this year? How many ayahs, how many Jews do you want to be able to memorize this year, Ibrahim? Mubashir, how many do you want to be able to, how many surahs do you want
At
to be able to
least
memorize this
100.
year? It can't be one. It can't be two. We're bigger than that. We're stronger than that. We have abilities because Allah has given us the ability and we believe in our ability. So you're not going to settle for small change. No, no, no. We're going to go big. So it's go big or go home. And we're going to go big. So how many Bible verses does Raphael want to memorize this year? 20 Bible verses, awesome, that you're going to memorize. I need you to write it down, Chimamanda, because you're going to submit these things to me. You're going to submit these things to me. You're not joking with these things. You're going to submit these things to me. So please write it down. Sister Shakira, thank you for joining. Please, can you change your name to your daughter's name so I can know who I'm speaking with, please? So David, I've not heard from David. I want David, and I don't even think it's David because you're a girl. But anyway, can you unmute and tell me what your name is? Magai David. Can you unmute and
My
I
name
can't hear
is
you. Your name is
my
what? What's your name?
my
I can't hear you. Oh, I'm not hearing your name. Can you type it? Can you type it in the comments? Can you type it in the chat box? So what is that thing? Nobody has written that they want to go on Hajj with their parents. Do you want to go on Hajj or Umrah with your parents and your brothers?
Mhm.
I need you to think big. If you don't see it happening now, because things are tight and this and that, there's always something, but that's why it's not Auntie that is going to do it for you. It's not Auntie Amina that is going to do it for you. It's God that is going to do it for you. It's Allah that is going to do it for you. And Hebziba. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely name. Thank you, Hebziba. So he kept reading David. And I know maybe that's your brother or your father or somebody. Yes, yes, you're welcome. Oh God, Yusuf wants to memorize Surah Al-Baqarah. Inshallah, Yusuf, you memorize Surah Al-Baqarah. You want to go on a vacation is needed with your family. I love it. Now I'm seeing our brains opening. Who wants to go on a road trip? Who wants to go, who wants to take a
I want
flight
to go on
somewhere
a
very
family
beautiful?
trip.
Yeah, I need you to write it down, Ibrahim. Because I don't know if you've been writing since, but I want you to write it down because you're going to submit these things to me. So, so are we seeing all of those things? And there's a way you can combine fun and your spirituality. Like you can combine your relationship with God and make it fun still. Like, let's say you gather with your friends, right? And then what are you doing? You're talking about Quran verses. So what Quran verse starts with the letter I, and then quickly, your friend is able to say, so who is the winner? So it can be like a competition. Who can recite, the ayahs a surah very beautifully, or who has memorized um 3 verses from what's it called? John, the book of John or something. Do you understand? So you can bring fun and spirituality. You can bring fun and family, like when you go on road trips, when you go, yes, Ike Oluwa wants to go to the US. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. We are writing it down because we're taking it to God. He's waiting for us to submit that list, and we'll talk to him every single day about these things that we want. And Yusuf wants to recite and wants to memorize Surah Al Imran. That's awesome. Does anybody want to be a newscaster? Does anybody want to be a journalist? Does anybody want to be a medical doctor? Does anybody want to do great things? Does anybody want to help people? So that's your passion work. What is that thing? Subhanallah. 6 surahs in the Quran, Kauthar. Zahra wants to do nine surahs of the Quran. That's awesome. This year, we're setting big, big, audacious goals for ourselves. If it's not scary, then it is not big enough. Something that will scare you, something that will push you, something that you will need to work hard towards. Now, that is the goal. That is the goal. So I need us to think. I need us to think even beyond this year. Now, can we move it further? Can we move it further? Can we move it further beyond this year? Can we say in the next 10 years, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself concerning your health? Hey, I can see Chimamanda. My hair is long and flowing. I know how to take care of my hair. My hair is lovely. I have a beautiful skin. I have lovely friends. Concerning your spirituality, yes. So I constantly have a relationship with my Bible, and I journal what God is saying to me every single day. So now you don't need your parents to tell you to pick up your Bible every day. 10 years from now, you're a big girl, Chimamanda, you'll be like 18 or so, So 10 years from now, you're telling God that, can we mute? Hepzibah, can you mute, please? Ike wants to be the president. Okay, now, and you want to go to the US. And so maybe you just dethrone, what's it called, Donald Trump, and just take over. And I know you do an awesome job, Ike. Yeah, so I need big dreams like that. I need big things that look scary, but it's going to push you. So that's what these things do for us. It pushes us, but we're going to get there. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Does anybody see themselves learning about to become a scholar in University of Medina? Is there anybody? Is there anybody that wants to graduate from Harvard? Is there anybody that wants to graduate from what's it called? From Oxford University? Is there anybody that wants to become a recognized content creator? Where is that person? I want to become a banker. Awesome, like your mom. That's beautiful. Sama wants a Lamborghini. And you go to God and talk about it. Let him know. This is what you want. This is what you want. Because he says, yeah, Hepzibah, can you please mute yourself again? Because he says that if he gives us that all the blessings in this world, everything we have in this world, it's like, do you know how big an ocean is? Ubashi wants a Ferrari. Do you know how big the ocean is? If you take a drop from the ocean, do you know a drop of water? Do you know how small it is? If you take a drop of water from the ocean, does it reduce the ocean, the amount of water in the ocean?
No.
Eh? No, it doesn't.
No.
And so God has told us that, see, that if he gives everybody everything they want, so he has given Salman his Lamborghini, he gave Mubashir his Ferrari, Imamanda is going on a vacation with her family. Hepzibah, I've not seen what Hepzibah wants to. Hepzibah, I've not seen you. what's it called? Ike has become the president. So Ike has finished from Oxford University of London in London. Do you know how much that will cost? Yet God says that it's like you just took a drop from his water from the oceans of blessings he has. So do you think that God will be able to do those things for you? Do you think
Yeah.
so? Do you believe so? And
Yes.
even though you're in one small little, like I'm in my small little room in Kano here, very tiny, it's not big. Yet I have big, lofty dreams. Even as I am, I'm still dreaming. I have big, lofty dreams. Some of them, oh, God has done it already. Some I can smell it. Sniff, sniff is close. And some I can't see it, but I believe He's going to do it for me. I can't see it yet, but I believe it. You know what you need to do first? The first and the most important thing is to believe. 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 I need everybody to type in the comment, I believe. I believe God can do it for me. I believe God can bless me with these big things. I believe. Carothon wants to become a pilot. Zahra wants to become a firefighter. And Sharifa wants to become a doctor. Subhanallah. Very, very lofty dreams. Very, very lofty dreams.
I
And
want
I
to
am
become a
standing with you. And I
I'll
am
write
holding
it.
your hands. And I'm raising my
Okay, let me
hands
give
to
you that
God
one.
with you on your behalf. Because I know that it's going to all come to pass. I believe. Yes, I believe. Mubashir, when you're writing God next time, use a capital letter. I'm sure that was a mistake, right? So I believe these things. I believe God can do these things. Does anybody have their pictures? Does anybody have their pictures and their boards?
Yeah.
And does anybody have? I know it was short notice. Was your mom was whose mom was able to print out things for them? Whose mom? Raise your hand, please. Who is that? Sir, raise your hand if you have your pictures with you. Yusuf, do you have your pictures? Mubashir, do you have your pictures? Salman, Salman, I love it when you raise your hands. I love it when you raise your hands. Yeah, Mubashir, what did you say? Do you have your pictures here?
I've not got my vision board, but I've got a picture of me graduating.
You have a picture of you graduating, right? That's so beautiful, Mubashir.
Can
I
I
love it for you.
get it?
Yes, you can. Is that the only picture you have?
Yes.
Okay, so Salman, can I see your own pictures? Oh, Kauthar, Zahra, and Sharifa. Assalamu alaikum. I love having you here. How was Islamia? Thank you for coming. See them. How cute little things. Yes, yes. Afia is telling me she believes. I haven't even. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Well done, Sal Sal. So what we're actually supposed to be doing now, if we have our pictures, right? Because our pictures, there's so many things I gave your mom to print out for you. Yo, I love it, Mubashir. I love it, Mubashir. So that was you graduating, right? It's so beautiful. It's
Mommy,
so
they said that
beautiful.
we have good
Yeah. So I need you to put that picture. So, but I asked Mubashir, I asked your mommy to print out some pictures for you. So if your mommy wasn't able to do it for you, this awesome. Yay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mubashir has it. Yes, awesome. Who else? I saw Salman's own, I saw Sajid's own, I saw Mubashir's own. Yeah. So who was
Mommy,
able to
your
print their
voice
pictures? Okay, Yusuf, can you
was
print yourself, please? Chimamanda, mommy was not able to print yours. That's fine. Don't worry. She will do it on Monday, right? She will do it, and then you can watch this again, and then you can start to. Do you have a scissors there, Mubashir? Do you have a scissors there, Sajid?
Yes.
Okay,
No, I
okay.
not
So
got it.
ideally, because those pictures have so many things on them, so many awesome things. You know, if you Yusuf say he wants to be in the Air Force, that's awesome, that's beautiful, and God will grant your heart desires, right? Yes, yes, Mubashir. I see you love that picture so much. Who am I not seeing? Who has left their chair? Where is Salman? Kauthar, can you start to cut those pictures? Because see, we're going to divide our vision board into
pictures.
Do you have a
Give them.
cardboard there?
To give, I don't want to give them pictures. Show me how to give them pictures.
I don't know how to just go and
Okay,
sit
Yusuf,
down
I
and
need
then
you to mute yourself. I do not know why I cannot mute Yusuf. Let me see if I can mute Yusuf. Let me see. Let me just mute you all. Let me just mute you all so we can have some silence. Okay, so can you hear me?
Show me your spam, boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me share those pictures so you see. So those of you that do not have it will have an idea of what others are doing, or will also have an idea of what you're meant to be doing, right?
That's not why you now beat me.
I thought I muted people. Oh my God. Who are these people? Can you please mute yourselves? I muted you people. Yeah. Okay, so that's nice. It's all quiet now. Okay, so let me share. Okay, let's see. Which one I'll share? Okay, so let me share a Muslim girl and her dreams so that you will see what it looks like. You will see what it should look like, right? Yeah, I'm coming. Um, please give me a minute. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm trying to see where I kept them. Why are you not coming up? I just want you to see what it is that it will look like. Although your parents, your mom is going to get it for you, or your dad, whichever, right? But I want you to be able to see what it will look like. So let me share. Yes, I've gotten one up. So let me share. Let me share my screen so you can see. Can anyone see my screen now? Can anyone see my screen?
Yes, I've also
Good.
got this.
Yes,
I
you
got
got the
the
page
plate.
of this right. Yes,
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 I have
yes,
it.
yes, yes. Good. Awesome. So what you're going to do, so we don't have time for us to do it right here, but you're all going to do it and you submit. I'll show you an example. I'll send it home for you. I'll send it to your parents this evening so that tomorrow, everybody is going to do it and submit it to me. Have you heard? So
Yes.
now the pictures. Let's start with the picture. So this is a Muslim girl and her dreams. So a Muslim girl, right? Number one, she wants to be able to spend time with her family. Kauthar, who are the people that's scribbling on my screen? She wants to be able, she might want to become a medical doctor, see her going on Hajj in Mecca. She wants to eat healthy. So that Muslim girl wants to eat healthy so that she'll be strong. Even when she's older, as old as her mommy, she still wants to be strong and she does not, so that she won't have illnesses like diabetes, hypertension. Oh, can you people please stop scribbling on my screen, children? Now she's going to graduate in the next couple of years. She's going to become a graduate and she just might want to be a teacher. See her as a graduate too. This Muslim lady that is speaking is a TEDx speaker. That is a professional speaker, public speaker that speaks. And when she talks, everybody listens. When she talks, she impacts people. She shares her knowledge. See this Muslim girl too, spending time with her family. See this Muslim girl going on different trips to Malaysia, to Turkey, to Egypt. you know, See her spending time with her friends. Oh, and maybe she wants to be a professional baker. See her here with her baked goods. Or she wants to be a cook. She wants to cook for people. And she has a very beautiful relationship with her Quran, constantly trying to read her Quran, right? And see her also going on trips with her family. Or she wants to learn to swim. So there are so many things. Everybody, there's also, who is that person that wants her parents to move into a bigger apartment? See it right here. Let me pick another one. And let me pick a Christian boy. Do we have any Christian boy? I can't see any Christian boy. Okay, so let me see why is my I've shifted it aside. Okay, a Christian girl and her dreams. Okay, no, not this one. Hmm. Okay, can you people see? Can you see? When I'm sharing, it's hard to be able to access some things. Okay, so this one too is for the Christian girl and her dreams, right? So this one, can you see my screen? Yeah, so does she want an award? See her, she's graduating. See her, she loves to knit. See her here, she's a boss in her own company. Here she's cooking, she loves to cook too. Here she's an artist. She loves to paint. See her, traveling the world and with a beautiful home. And then she does chores too. So, while there's so much to think about when it comes to, because I see that time is fast spent. I will leave you people to cut these things out and paste them, right? Salman, I can see you with yours. Salman, you may not be able to hold a scissors and cut it neatly. So you will do that with mommy tomorrow, right? And then you submit it to me. Have you heard? So now I'm going to everybody should pick one thing. So even though we have all of these beautiful things on the board, I need us to pick one thing that you want us to talk about. So what is that one goal? Is it about the award? Or is it in the memorization of your Quran? Which particular surah? So that I will use an example. If that is the goal we have, one goal we have, how do we break it down so that we can achieve it this year? Yeah, someone is sending me something. Let me stop sharing now so I can see your beautiful faces. Oh, Ikeolua says obedience. That's awesome. So obedience will now be a skill that we're trying to build. So I will address that, Ike. I'll address that. We'll get there. So your dream board, your vision board, right? It's going to look so beautiful. It's going to have a combination of all the pictures that you want. Like all the things you want to become, or yes, who you want to become. So now, I've not seen anybody write anything. So Mubashir, I want you to pick one goal. Either maybe you want to be the best in English, or the best in mathematics, or you want to memorize one surah, so that I can use it as an example. And then you use it for all the other goals, right? Okay, let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing so I can see your chats very well. Oh, Mubashir wants to be a robotic engineer. Awesome. 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 So now let me use that as an example. Gratitude. I love that Ikeolua is constantly talking about skills. Ikeolua, and we'll get there. And talking about values. Because the truth is, for us to be able to achieve these big things we want to achieve, there are some things that we need to incorporate in our lives, that we need to put become a part of our lives, such that we can achieve these things. So we're going to get there. So your vision board, right? By the time you submit it tomorrow, can you see my notes? Can you see my book? Chimamanda wants to memorize the Bible. Awesome. Can you see my book?
But
Yes,
it's covered in light.
It's covered. Okay. Can you see? No, there's nothing written on it. I just want to explain something to you.
Okay.
Okay. So this is my book, right?
Yeah.
So let's assume this is your vision board, right? Let's assume this is your vision board. Huh? Yes, let's assume that's your vision board, right? So you're going to kind of divide it into three. Let me write one.
Let me
Let me
copy.
divide mine so that you see what I'm talking about. So you're going to divide it into 3. This is 1. This
Cannot
is
see this
2.
because of light.
Because of the light, Yusuf cannot see. Yusuf, can you see it now?
No, it's still blurry.
So actually, there's nothing written on the book, right? I just want to explain something to you, and I'm going to send a message to your mommy, so that they understand it too. So you're going to divide your vision board into 3, right? You're going to divide your vision board into 3. The first 2 segments are going to contain some of those quotes, and there are some things that are not even in. Okay, yes, because I understand now, because I asked them to blur my background. Oh, that is it. Can you see me clearly now? Can you see me
Yes,
clearly now? Aha.
yes, yeah.
Aha. So we're just going to divide our vision board into 3,
Do not
right?
do that.
No, not now. When you're placing them. So beg your mommy to print out your pictures this weekend. Or else, Auntie Amina will just give you 10 blala. So yes. So the 2 sides are going to have pictures, quotes from the Holy Quran. I'm sure some of you can see quotes from the Holy Quran. So the Muslims, you're going to use quotes from the Holy Quran. The Christians, you're going to use quotes from the Bible. Then you're going to write some affirmations that I gave you there. You're going to combine them. So you're going to use the first 2 spaces for it. But the third space, where is Yusuf? Let me mute Yusuf. The third space, right? The third space is going to be me telling you who you need to become. Who you need to become to be able to achieve these dreams and your goals. Who do you need to become? So that's where the work really is. Who do you need to become? You need to become hardworking. You need to become focused. Write it down, Yusuf. I know your vision boards are not ready now, but these are the words I want to see in your becoming, the segment that has your who I need to become. So I will do like a rough and send it to your parents before tomorrow. Don't worry. But I just want you to understand. So while the two sides have, the beautiful pictures and everything, one side is your becoming board. So 2 sides are your vision board. One side is your becoming board. Who I need to become. I need to become focused. I need to have self-control. Awesome, Ikeolua. I need to have self-control. I need to manage my time well.
Ma, please pass it.
I should pause it. What am I pausing? Hepzibah, is that you? What should I pause? I can't pause this one. Yeah, so what do I need? Who do I need to become? Okay, you have your card, but don't worry, Hepzibah. You're going to do this with your mom, right? You're going to do this with your mom and submit tomorrow. Have you heard? Because we're short of time. They've gotten your gum for you, right? So you're going to cut those pictures. You're going to cut those pictures. Take your time, don't rush. You're going to cut those pictures. You're going to divide your cardboard into 3 places. 2 places will have the person you want to become, all of those beautiful things, whether it's a doctor, someone said she wants to become a firefighter, someone wants to become a pilot, another person wants to become a lawyer. You're going to write all of those things down with the affirmations, with the Quran verses, with the affirmations from the Bible. Now, one part is who I need to become. And I want to see things like I need to become hardworking. I need to become consistent. So consistency means you doing something every single time. The same thing every single time, creating good habits. And I will teach you how. We'll break it down now. But these are the words I want to see on your becoming board. That part that has who I need to become. I need you to I will become consistent. I will become focused. I will become hardworking. I will become grateful. right? I will become obedient. I will respect my parents and my teachers. Those are the things that is who you need to become to be able to achieve your dreams. I will worship God and I will obey God and respect my parents. Do you understand how you need to become those things to be able to achieve these beautiful dreams that you talked about? This bike you want, this electric bike you want to have, this surah you want to memorize. These are the things that will help you. You need to be hardworking. Now, let's take one goal and break it down. Someone said that the person wants to be the best in her class this year. So this session that is ending, all of you are going to be the best in your classes this session that is ending. Now, do you know how we will make that big goal? Is it not so big? It's big. It can even look scary. But let's see how we can break it down. Break it down into smaller goals. Yes, Yusuf, you believe in Allah. That's awesome. Now, Ikeoluwa, you're going to snap your vision board and send it to me immediately after class. Let me see what you've done. So you send your vision boards to me. I will correct it and then I will give you back for you to work on it again. Have you heard? Now, let's take that goal of I want to be the best in my class. Does anybody want to be the best in their class?
Yes.
This year? Awesome.
Yes.
So now let me tell you how we're going to go about it. Goals are meant to be smart. Goals are meant to be smart. Our goals, if you just say, I want to be the best in your class, and you don't do anything about it, can you be the best in your class?
No. No.
Good. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to identify the goal. And what is that goal? I am going to be the best in my class. Beautiful. The next thing you're going to do is that you're going to break that goal into, or you're even going to ask yourself, why do you want to be the best in your class? Oh yeah, now, Chimamanda, tell me, why do you want to be the best in your class? Raphael, I haven't heard from Raphael. His video has been off. Should I go, Raphael? Me too. Let me off my video. Let me not see anything. Raphael Maxum, I haven't heard from you. I haven't seen your face. I haven't heard from you. I've not read from you in the chat box. So, Chimamanda, why do you want to be the best in your class? Why do you want to be the best in your class? Can you share with me? Because if you do not know why you want to do something, you will just end up not doing it. You just be like, I beg, that thing I said, I beg, it's not necessary. I beg, it's not important. I beg, I'm tired. Is that what you want with your goals? Good. So why do you want to be the best in your class? Can someone else answer? Well, Chimamanda is thinking of a response. If anyone is ready, the person can talk. Why do you want to be the best in your class?
Because
Mhm.
To impress my parents. Because
to
I
make your
want my
parents
parents
happy.
to be proud of me.
Awesome. You want your parents to be proud of you. Awesome. Awesome. That's so good. That's so good. I am so happy to hear that. Any other reason? Is there any other reason?
I want my happy. Because if the teacher asks me to help, I could help other students understand if they don't really understand the subjects.
That's so beautiful, Ike. So when you're the best, when you're so hardworking and you're so good at what you do, you become a source of light for others to see. You become a source of light. So you're teaching others, you're helping them to be better. Do you understand? So yes, number one, I want to become the best in my class to make my parents happy. Number two, I want to be able to help others. Okay, I want to be able to help others. Number three, let me give you another reason. I need you people to try your best to be the best at whatever it is you do. When you're the best at what you're doing, right? There are opportunities for you to gain rewards, things like getting a scholarship to go to that Harvard University that Ike wants to go to, or it was the University of London. She called one university. to go to that university to become a robotic engineer. Do you know how expensive it is? But do you know you can get a scholarship if you're the best in your class? Do you know you can do that? So if you start now practicing that, I want to be the best every single term, you tell yourself you want to be the best. When you finish, you get into secondary school, you continue that way, being the best. When you finish, you're getting into university and you're the best in your form. And Harvard can just send you and say, oh, you're so good at what you do. I will sponsor your education. Just pack your bags and come over to London. No, Harvard is not in London. I don't know. Oxford, I think it's Oxford that is in London, right? So can you see how it's so important for you to be the best at whatever it is you're doing? Same thing with soccer. And right now, it's not just your academics that can even take you anywhere. There's so many things. So you can be very good at chess. I had one of my sons get an all-paid trip to Lagos to partake in a chess competition. That was some 3 years ago. We did not pay a dime. He went to Lagos, he saw Lagos, he interacted with other students. He didn't win that entire competition, but it was an experience for him. So I want you to be able to try to be the best at whatever it is that you do. Academics, if it's, yes, well done, Hepzibah, your mom got sticky notes for you. I'm going to explain what you're going to do with all of those things. Have you heard? So do you understand me? So that is why I want you to be the best at what it is that you're doing. And now let's break it down. Let's break it down. So if you want to be the best in your class, let's say you're in GS2, right? And in GS2, you have 14 subjects, right? Or let's just say 10 subjects. You have 10 subjects in GS2. So you do maths, you do English, you do junior science, you do, all of the subjects, right, that you people do. Now, you have to break it down. You take this subject and you say, how many days in a week do I have? I have 7 days in a week. That means I have to read at least one note every single day. I have to read one subject every single day. And then on weekends, I will read 2 subjects. Are you writing these things down? This is how to achieve your goals. So you're going to break it down because you cannot now say, okay, oh, it's only when it's time for exam, I will go and I'll pick up all my books and I'm going to be reading. It will not work. That is fire brigade approach. You're just running up and down. No, you have to start from now. Start from now to read. Tell yourself that you're going to be reading every single day, right? Till you get to the end of the term. And so you see that it is easier to read for exams when you have been reading consistently. You're also going to tell yourself that before you go for the next class, so let's say this week they taught us soil science, different types of soil, loamy soil, sandy soil, and then they told us that next week they are going to teach us about clay soil. So you will make sure that before you go to the next class, in agricultural science, before the next agricultural science class, you're going to read about loamy soil and and sandy soil. Before you go in for before they teach you about clay soil. So you're going to be reading the topic you did. You'll read it before the next topic. Who understands? Is Auntie getting too serious? Who understands? Who understands? Does anybody understand? Let me put it in the chat box if you understand. I can't see Chimamanda again. I think Chimamanda left. I can see Kauthar. I can see Sharifa. I can see Ibrahim. I can see Salman. I can see Sajid. I can see Yusuf. I can see Mubashir. Mubashir understands. Thank you. Ikelua, do you understand? Yusuf, do you understand? Kauthar, Zara, do you understand? Raphael, I still haven't heard from you, but I'm hoping I'll hear from you soon.
Yeah.
Habiba, do you understand? Oh, you're so lovely. Is that Kauthar? Sajid says he doesn't understand. Oh, alaikum assalam. Okay, so mute yourself. Let me mute you. Let me mute you. We'll be saying salams. David doesn't understand. Okay, so let me go over it again very quickly. Sajid doesn't understand much. Okay, so you want to be the best in your class. You have 10 subjects. Sajid, how many subjects do you have in your class? Start in school. How many subjects do you do in school? Type it in the chat box, please. Sajid, how many subjects do you do in school? Type it in the chat box. Okay, I'm not getting a response from Sajid. I'm not getting a response from Sajid. Who else said they didn't understand? Someone said not much. Okay, it's still Sajid. The rest of you, do you understand what Auntie is trying to teach you? Now, if you're doing 10 subjects in school and you have nine, let's say you have 9. If you have 9 subjects, Sajid, you now have to read one subject every single day. That's the promise you have to make to me. That's the promise you have to make to yourself to be able to achieve that goal of becoming the best in your class this year. You have to read one subject every single day. And then on Saturday and Sundays, you will read 2 because you're not going to school. You will read 2. So you're not going to wait till you hear, oh, it's time for tests. You're not going to wait till you hear it's time for exams. Now, Sajid, if Raphael does 17, you see that the work that you have is big. So for you that does 17, you're going to be reading at least 2 subjects every day. And weekends, you will read 3 subjects every single day. You're already the best in your class. You need to maintain it. You need to maintain it. So success needs maintenance. What did Auntie say? Success needs maintenance. I always read. That's awesome. We're very, very amazing people here. You have to maintain that success. You have to do better, right? You have to do better. You have to see that there is more inside of you. So even if you're doing awesome in all your subjects, can you try to take what's it called, an extracurricular activity that you're going to do awesome into? If you do music, if you're a Christian, you can start to learn to play the piano. All those things help you. You can tell yourself you will do a puzzle every weekend. Puzzles help you to be smart. Puzzles will help you to think. Mubashir does 10. So Mubashir, you will need to be reading your subject every single day. One subject every single day. And for things like maths and English, or those that are difficult for you, you will need to do it every weekend too. Do you understand? These are the things. There is no shortcut to success. And it's when you do that, you become the best in your class. You constantly become the best. You can get a scholarship to a very good school, outside, wherever it is you want. You can become, because you are very good in memorizing your Quran, you can become a scholar if you want to. And you can become both a scholar and a doctor. You can be 2 things in one, guys. You can be anything, literally anything you want to be. And so part of your vision board is also going to no. Well, as a Muslim, we do not play, we don't do music, right? Sajid is asking if it's bad as a Muslim to do music. So I know it's only the drum that is allowed in Islam. So if they do it in your school, maybe you might want to look into it. Your parents might want to look into it, but I know it's okay for Christians to play instruments, and that's why I'm talking about it. So we're rounding up now and saying that for that difficult subject, can someone write in the chat group, what is that difficult subject? What is that subject that is difficult for you? I need to see at least 4 people, in short, 5 people tell me the subject that is difficult for them, that they want to improve on this term. Like the subject that they had the least, math. Sajid said math. Okay. Can I have other responses? Can I have other people respond? So you can type it. Math like 20% difficult. Yeah. So you see, Raphael, you see what I said? There's always room for improvement. So I love that you read. I love that, you're already very serious, but I know that you can be better. I know that you can be better. Even I can be better. So I have a particular number of books I read every month, and I want to increase because books are so good for us. Even as children, on your becoming board, I want to see reading books, and not just maths and English. other books. So Ikeoluwa wrote maths, English, history, and science. So now, take. When you finishes, you allow me rest. So now, for this subject, physical education, that's what Mubashir said. Do you know how you're going to get better at this subject? I need you to, with the help of your parents, right? With the help of your parents, those topics you do not understand in history, topics you do not understand in physical education, I need you to go to YouTube and do a lot more research on it.
That's mine.
So, right, I will do a lot more research on YouTube in physical education. I will do a lot more research in history. I will do a lot more research in math. Do you understand? With the help, like I said, with the help of your parents, with the guidance of your parents. But more importantly, you will read it over and over and over again. So those subjects that are difficult, Arabia, yeah, I struggle with Arabia too when I was doing it in school. Mubashir, me and you both, yeah. But I still did not fail the exam. Why? Because for those that were easy, I would maybe spend like 20 minutes on it. But because Arabia was difficult for me, spend like 40 minutes on it. I would do it over and over and over till I get it. So can you see that you can do hard things? Somebody write in the chat box, I can do hard things. Write in the chat box, write in the chat box, I can do hard things. So not everything will come to us easy, but we're ready to do the work. We're ready to put in the hard work, right? I can do hard things. Awesome, Mubashir. I can do hard things. And so with all of this, let's say you started reading if by next weekend, you see that you read all your subjects between now and next weekend, send auntie a message. Send auntie a message. I will celebrate you in the group. I will congratulate you in the group. Why? Because you're going to reward yourself when you do those hard things. It's not easy to read every time, or you just want to sleep sometimes, so you just want to watch cartoon all day. But you can't be watching cartoon and becoming the best in your class. It doesn't follow. So you're going to sometimes just close that cartoon and say, I need to read now. And when you do, what happens? You reward yourself at the end of the week. You say, you see that thing we did you just give yourself a pat on the back and say, yes, I tried. Hebziba, you tried this week. Afia, you tried this week. Raphael, you tried this week. Do you understand?
Yes.
I need you all to unmute and tell me, do you understand? If you understand,
Yes.
tell me yes. Yes.
Yes.
So we're not going back to being those children that your parents are always saying, hey, Kauthar, won't you read? Won't you do your assignment? You have made a commitment to yourself now here. When Auntie Amina was here, you told her that you are going to become the best in your class. Ha! There's nobody that will allow mommy to tell her, go and take your assignment again. No, you will take your assignment. You will fold your clothes. You will be respectful. You will be obedient. You will create a routine. So that's the next thing we're going to do. You see that when you're reading your book every day, what has that become? What has that become? Someone should write it. What would that be? What's that? What when you're reading every day, every day, every day, every day, what is that called?
Consistency.
Consistent.
When you're reading every day, so you're doing the same thing. If it's the book you want to read, if it's the Surah Al-Mulk that you want to practice, you're practicing every day. What is that called?
I'm sorry.
They've left me in class, so I should put off, I should end the meeting.
Reading every day. What is it called?
I'm not hearing
Consistency.
some habits, routine, good,
Consistency.
routines, habits, yes, that's consistency. Awesome. So yes,
Accountability.
daily routine. Awesome, you guys are following, and I am so happy. So we are going to create a routine today, not tomorrow, today. We're going to create what it is that you do in the mornings? Because you see our becoming board. If you look at your vision board, you'll see one girl washing clothes, putting clothes in the laundry. You'll see another boy mopping.
Yeah,
You'll see one boy washing dishes.
do.
So becoming successful and achieving your dreams is not just about passing maths and English. It's also about becoming hardworking. It's about becoming consistent. It's about becoming, what's it called? Resilient, strong, obedient.
I'm hearing.
I don't have it.
When are we going to finish, please?
We're finishing now, don't worry. We're finishing soon. So that is it, right?
Because
So we're
what?
going to create a routine on your worksheet. You'll see a space for morning routine and you'll see a space for evening routine. Have you heard?
Going to finish.
When are we going to finish? When are we going to
And
finish?
so, do we understand? Do we
When are we-
understand?
Yes.
Hepzibah, we're finishing soon. Good. Hepzibah, we're finishing soon. Let me mute you. Yeah, so that's about all, everyone. So you're going to do every Saturday you do laundry. Awesome. Every Saturday you do laundry. Awesome. I'm going to need you to step up and take care of your things more. Who is going to start to help mommy cook in the kitchen? Like that person that is shown in the person's vision board. Awesome. Who is going to start to help daddy clean the car? Right? Who is going to start to clear their dishes and not wait for mommy to come and pack their dishes for them?
We are not.
Who is going to read books apart from just your maths and English? You're going to read different kinds of books that will help you to make good friends, books that will help you to know about your religion more, to help you to be a good Muslim or a good Christian. Thank you, Mubashir. Thank you for making these promises to yourself. Allah loves you so much. God loves you so much. And He wants to do good things for you. But He needs you to play your part. He needs you to be good too. He needs you to be hardworking. He needs you to be obedient. He needs you to be respectful. He needs you to be consistent and follow your routine. Kauthar, can you hear me? So now, we're going to end this class by making a promise to ourselves. So when I say I, you will call your name. I. Oh, yeah, call your name.
Like you mean it. I.
Mubashir. I, Sajid. I,
No, don't.
Salman.
Hepzibah.
I, Hepzibah. Right? I am incredible and there is no one like me. So that's the first one.
Hi,
I, Mubashir, I am incredible and there is no one like me. Oh, yeah, say it. I, Mubashir, I am incredible and there is no one like me.
And there's no
I,
one.
Ikeoluwa, I'm incredible and there is no one like me.
There's no one like
Awesome.
Auntie. Auntie.
I, Hepzibah, I'm incredible and there is no one like me. Now, the second affirmation is, with the help of God, I can achieve my dreams.
With the
With the
help
help of God,
I can.
I can achieve my dreams. Yes. With the help of God, I can achieve my dreams.
The help of God, I can achieve my dreams.
Yeah. And God is with me. That's the last one. God is with me.
Save my dream.
God is with me.
God is with me.
God is with me. Good. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Little lovely people. Auntie is going to leave now. Do you have any questions to ask her? Did you enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
Did you understand what
Yes.
Auntie said?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
ready to make your vision board? Are you excited about making your vision board and your
Yes.
becoming board?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to submit it to me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm excited too, guys. I've spent 2 good hours with you and I am so excited. I'm so proud of you guys. You stayed seated, you stayed focused, you stayed committed. If you can do this, you can do anything. I can do anything with the help of God. We've already said it. You can do anything. You can do anything, guys. Have you heard? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions before Auntie says bye bye? Do you have any questions?
No.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, 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 okay. So this is where Auntie will have to take a bow and say, bye, princesses. Bye, my kings. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see your vision boards. And more importantly, I can't wait to see your routines, what you will do every single day, morning and evening. Mommy is not making anybody's bed for them again. Oh. I don't make my boys' bed. Oh. I don't make their bed again. Oh. They are the ones, in short, they keep coming to show me, I made it. Did I make it better today? Did I make it better today? So that's what we want. We want children that are responsible and strong and independent, right? And hardworking. Have you heard?
Yes.
Yes.
I love you all. Auntie loves you all.
We love you too.
Thank
Oh, that's so sweet. Bye. I need to see your assignments by tomorrow. Have you heard me? Do not forget the most important part is the becoming board. So there's the vision board. Awesome. Then there's the becoming board. I will be focused. I will be hardworking. I will be respectful. So you write it on your sticky notes. Write it beautifully or make it fine. Fine like your face, Hepzibah. Fine like you, Ike Olua. Fine like you. Kauthar, and then you will write it on the becoming section. Those are the things you're going to become. Those are the people you're going to become, right? And it will help you to achieve your dreams. All right. On this note, I say goodbye. I love you guys, and I'm going to send the recordings to your parents. Bye bye, loves.
Bye.
Bye, darlings. You push you unmute. Everybody unmute and say, Auntie, bye.
Auntie, bye.
Bye, my darling. Bye, my sweethearts. Bye.